and Ali Hodzic goes back out. Ali Hodzic, a former Great Britain international as well, so great to see so many of these GB players back in the game in Britain, and
shows the game's developing. Nichols gets the first. And the second. Has 5 personal, 3-point ball game. Less than a minute, as I say, left to play in the first. Where?
Nice move. Taiwei going down low. There's Lucas. He has rearranged. Comes with the 3. Doesn't get it. Nichols with the rebound. 3 on 3 now. Nichols is going all the way.
Offensive foul.
Offensive foul.
Did he take that in the chest? I don't think so.
So that's 3. I think that's at least 2 offensive fouls, if not 3, coming up for the Sharks. It's
foul count is interesting.
It's a shame, that one, because that would have been a great 2 with only seconds to play. Lockhart, though, great pass that time, and there's another offensive foul. So one makes up for the other.
You're not suggesting it was a make good?
No. Okay. Let's not get into that. Okay. Great defense there from Kipper Nichols. So 31 seconds remain, so there's going to be an offense here for London and the Sharks. But when the gap was 9, if the difference is 2 or 3 points at the end.
Good job.
Nichols in the corner. It's going drive strong.
It's good!
Right past Ware.
It's good. Nichols moves out to 7 personal. We've got us a 1-point game. 15 seconds, just less than, to the end of the first.
Wares wants this one all the way. Here he goes.
High off the window, doesn't get there. And
Campbell
now Jode, got to put it up. It's good if it goes.
There you go.
Wow. Well, the first quarter, or the first half of the first quarter, definitely belonged to the Lions, but the Sharks came back strong. Yeah,
a game of 2 halves in the first quarter. So for all those football pundits, great start by the Lions. Exactly what Vince McCauley would have wanted. The away team coming here, and they want revenge over that defeat pre-season. Did a great job, and Justin was calling the shots. Justin Robinson. What a great response there from the Sharks after the timeout that Atiba Lions called, and great to see the Sharks pull back. Kipper Nichols has been such a great asset. So 18-19, we're just making some slight adjustments here courtside, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the slight delay in volume, I believe, Mike. God forbid we're too loud. So
I think you'll find there was only one of us too loud.
Oh, there we go. Let that be me.
Okay, leading all scorers, 7 for Kipper Nichols. Has a great start. 5 for Antoine Lillard, but he's got 2 fouls. And Nick Lewis, poor old Nick Lewis, 2 early fouls. Wow. For the Lions, 6 for Justin Robinson, 6 for DeAndre Liggins, and a couple of 2s and 3s to go along with that.
Yeah.
So
exciting stuff, Mike. It's these games seem to be close, tight, physical.
I think this is the beauty of the game, and people don't understand this. When you concede points, you get the ball back. You get the ball back, and it's your turn to do something. And if you can do it, great games happen. In for the first time, I was going to ask you just before the break why we hadn't seen Callum Jones as yet, but he's on the floor now.
He certainly is, and Callum Jones, I think he's been an important signing for the Sharks. I don't know if you recall, if you can go back a few years, we signed a guy who people had written off almost, was Peter Scantlebury, and what we see in Callum Jones is that experience, does all the things that we need to happen, but he does it in an uncomplicated and selfless manner. So Jones as a point guard is an excellent addition.
He's smart.
Indeed.
He's smart.
Smarter than his dad, should we say? I hope you're listening and watching, Mr. Jones.
I'll make no comment on that. Joe inbounds it, and we're on the way. And
it's a great basketballing family, the Jones.
Oh, tell me about it. Nice step away. Too much on it. Who's got the basketball? Lions come away with it.
Nice move from Ware. There's the corner for Lucas. Good defense from Lillard. Oh, ball stolen by Callum Jones. Nice move by Campbell. Could he? Oh, just got overexcited. And that's the difference between a young player coming through.
And a Callum, for instance.
Yeah, and perhaps the better option was to just try and lay it up and maybe take the block.
He was at the rim almost.
Nonetheless, exciting. Well played, Lockhart. Got round his man and a foul and one.
Foul. No doubt about that one.
That's really smart from Andre Lockhart. He got ahead of Jode Campbell, and Kipper Nichols tried to help out there and just picked up a foul. It's not so much it's a foul, but it's who the foul is on. So Kipper Nichols maybe on his... Is that was his first foul, Mike, or his second? Second. And Lockhart has scored all 4 points from the line, and that's exactly the problem for...
Did Lockhart get the two there? So he scored, did he, Lockhart? I didn't see it.
That's unusual.
Okay, I can only assume that
it's an and one play.
Yeah.
Great play from Lockhart. I mean, he scored 6 points in such a short period of time. Under pressure there, well done, out of it.
Nicely played by Jode.
Lillard
drive.
Doesn't get anything.
No, he was looking to the official for something there, didn't get it.
He's just got to learn it's a tough and physical league.
Ware. Good defense. Ware goes again. Little pick and roll. Taiwa.
Almost broken up there. Lucas trying to break his man down to get his shot away. There it is.
It's
great
good.
Play for three.
Ed Lucas for a triple.
Just on the buzzer, and it's been a good breakout here from the Lions in the second quarter.
Callum.
Lillard trying to stroke a three and does.
It's good. Antoine moves out to 8 personal.
4 points the difference.
Leads all scorers.
Wares finds himself open. It's been very...
Comes down Main Street.
What a great...
That was a lot of ball.
Well, we were right behind that, and that looked like a fantastic check, but but nonetheless, I mean, I don't even think Taiwo was even aware that the guy was behind him.
I think my silence speaks loads.
So Taiwo to the line for 2.
First one is good.
It's good.
It's his first point.
Been to the free throw line quite a lot, Lions. 2 from 2, and they've
got the second. I'm just looking at the foul count. That's all I'm looking at the moment.
Good pressure here from the Lions, slowing the ball down big style. Kinwin mismatching against McKnight. McKnight calls. There's nothing happening here. It looks a bit... He's running out of time. He steps back.
4. Doesn't go.
Good
nice
rebound.
tip back.
Jones. Lillard.
Corner
McKnight in
pocket,
the corner.
McKnight. No. Another offensive board.
Jones.
And a putback for Callum Jones.
Jones again doing all that little bits and pieces job. Gets it done. Good hands there from Rob Marsden.
Yeah.
Here's the Taiwo trying to get into the hole. He's a long way out, but it's a nice turnaround.
Doesn't get there.
Lillard doesn't get anything for that.
He thought he was hit, didn't he? You could see it in his face.
Lillard, ooh, big 3.
It doesn't go, wow.
Lockhart with the rebound, doing the little jobs there again. Lockhart picking up an important rebound. Where?
Where
Good.
the
There's
pull-up
nice
off the window for two. High off the glass.
Great shot there from Ware.
Antoine Lillard. Is he about to take this game over? Goes to work, gets an early whistle. Foul called, I think it's on 0. Yes, it is. Ed Lucas.
That's where Lillard is a huge threat. He can you know, take men on very quick first step. Justin Robinson comes back into the game.
Kimwin goes out as well.
So inbounds for McKnight.
Mike Tuck.
We
Tuck
fancies
for
it.
three.
He
It's
fancies
good.
it. He fancies
It's
it.
good.
If they don't know Mike Tuck's hitting 40+% from the three-point line, they will know now.
Still just a three-point ball game, 26-29, and a turnover. And Lillard is off and running. Will he throw it down? It's blocked. Possession stays with the Sharks.
Kevin Bristol with a great block, and the big man got all the way back. And but tough play, Lillard, tough play. Good steal here down here on the defense, and it's back to a three-point game.
Mackie McKnight will inbound. Lillard thought about it.
McKnight
Mackie gets it to Rob Marsden.
has got to take on Bristol. Bristol one way.
Nice kick back.
Jones has
Callum
done well there.
Tuck for no points.
Good recovery from Ware.
Lockhart.
Good defense
by
indeed.
Lillard. My goodness. Lillard on Robinson. That's going to be a matchup. Doesn't go. Mike Tuck with the rebound. Mackie McKnight. Tuck moves it on.
There's
Lillard
the
gets it
mismatch
back.
on.
Rob Marsden doesn't go.
Rob's struggling to get into this game a little bit. Sharks do depend on him for that mid-range shot as well. I don't know how that Tyway guy...
My goodness. So that wasn't a foul. Up for no points.
Where in the corner again. Seems to be a play that they do find that man in that corner. They do set those pick and rolls well to get him out there.
Dirk coming back into the game.
Williams for London, not for the Sheffield Sharks. Just put that one right. Liggins is back in as well. Lockhart's gone out for London.
Mackie McKnight to Mike Tuck. Tuck puts it on the floor. Comes back to Lillard. Lillard goes strong. Whistle on the play, going to the line for 2 shots.
So Bristol pick up a foul there. He's coming out. Is that his second foul, Mike? You're the man with the stats. First foul.
This is first.
First foul, sorry, thank you. Ali Hodzic comes back in there, Mike, for London. That's a great play again from Lillard. I mean, he's so quick getting to the hole. No quarter given. This is a real battle.
You think?
And missing a free throw there, Lillard.
Dirk Williams was all on his own down this end, and Callum came back to guard him and switch places now.
That's 2 disappointing free throws missed there, but Lillard's going again.
Oh, a spin move!
And he's traveling.
For traveling.
So almost perhaps trying too hard there, Lillard. He won the rebound back.
Well, the thing is, if that's your game, you've got to play it, and it is his game.
It certainly is, and but great hustle there from Lillard. Nonetheless, Lions with the 3-point advantage. Liggins is back in the game. Williams back in the game, so they've got some great shooting threats, and Tuck's up against Williams. He's going to fancy that. Here it comes.
Good D by Mike Tuck. Liggins for no points.
Callum Jones picks up another rebound there.
Lillard sets himself up in the corner pocket. Nice back door.
Nice pass.
Mike Tuck. Lillard has it. Lillard trying
Needs
to
some
step
help.
away. Couldn't
McKnight.
get it done. Shot clock at 3. Lillard's got to put this up. He puts it up and doesn't go.
Good play, good defense.
Dirk. And 1 foul called on Callum.
Great finish there from
Beautiful,
Dirk Williams.
beautiful.
Great finish, great footwork. And it's such a tough one there where it was a great offense from the Sharks. And the timeout's being called by Sheffield. It has. Timeout for Sheffield. 31-26. The Lions lead, Mike. And, it's been a tough battle, but that was a 3-pointer miss down there and a great offensive performance there from Dirk Williams with a great layup to finish the game, and he'll go to the line for the bonus.
But even if they make this, it's only a 2-possession game.
Yeah, it's a close game. There's plenty in this, and Sheffield.
You're absolutely right. No quarter's been given. Everybody's playing at the top of their game, and that's why I think Lillard's got to keep on doing what Lillard is going to do. He's got game. Bring it.
Yeah, I think what Tiber Lyons is looking to do is bleed out as much as he can before he brings Bennett Cup back in, and then to have an established big man in there. Mike Tuck's battled brilliantly, and
sooner or later he's got to bring Nick Lewis back in. I mean, yes, he's got 2 fouls, but we're way into the second quarter here.
Yeah, he's doing protecting those 2 guys with the 2 fouls. There's a whole second half to come.
Look at the foul count, man. This is outrageous.
We'll have to leave that one out of it. So Nick Lewis does come back in.
5-11, I just mentioned it there.
Nick Lewis is back in the game. Antoine Lillard takes a breather. And
Kipper's back out there, is he? Yeah.
Walker's coming back out, number 44. We haven't seen him yet, Shane Walker. Was at the Riders for a while and
went South Coast, didn't he?
I believe so, yeah.
At, Plymouth or somewhere. Dirk gets the extra 1.
Extra bonus. Played in Sweden last year, did Shane Walker. I think it was Copping.
Great pass.
Kipper Nichols didn't get the drop. Liggins with a great pass. Dirk just steps it up. It doesn't get the drop. McKnight
turns it over.
That's
Liggins. Williams comes. Strong move, no points.
Ali Hodzic not finding it easy there either. Mike Tuck's battling away with Ali Hodzic. All the perimeter boards have gone flat. Everybody's flying around. Great hustle there from the Sharks, but Lions come back with the ball. Great effort everywhere here.
Liggins feeling a little heat from Kipper Nichols. Dirk Williams. Dirk
going all the way.
Fake. Gets there, 2 points.
That mismatch with Tuck there is not going to work. Back to an 8-point differential here for London.
3 minutes left to play in the first half. Oh my goodness, that was in, out, in again, and out.
What a roll. Didn't just go for the Sharks on that one.
Robinson for 3. Short, who's got the basketball.
Rebound was Shane Walker.
Robinson gives it up.
Liggins with time to look. There's Dirk again. Offensive foul on Williams. Rob Marsden took the stand. They have a smile with each other. Certainly Dirk's playing hard here.
Lots of applause from the Sharks bench. Timeout has been called. Vince wants to talk it over. Does he not?
It looks as if he had, but he hasn't. No.
Oh, he may.
Something's happened.
It may have been a threat of a tee.
I think it has gone to tea. Or is it gone?
Oh, perhaps it was a tee. Yeah, shooting one.
He has been called on the tee.
Mackie McKnight gets one, moves to 3 personal.
I think the difference between the teams as well is the Sharks haven't hit the 3 yet, and that hasn't, it hasn't got the London Lions defence stretched, whereas London have provided that 3-point problem.
We haven't had Nick on the floor, and that was my thinking.
True.
You leave him open, and he's gonna stick it. So he needs to be out there.
He did score 24 points on London.
Yeah. Strong drive, the turnaround. Oh, what a move. No points.
Good hustle there from Ali Hodzic. Sharks just didn't
Dirk.
execute. Step away from Dirk for 2 more on Tuck.
Leave Tuck alone.
It's difficult because that mismatch is happening, and it's back out to a 9-point difference, and it's not the defense that's hurting at the moment for the Sharks, it's the offense.
Mike Tuck, what a move.
But he didn't finish.
My goodness, go Glass, Mike, go Glass. Foul called on Nick Lewis.
That's it.
It's
a 3rd foul, unfortunately, and Nick, it's the execution there on offense that caused that Tuck just needed to finish that one off. And it's these little things at the moment, the fine margins, and that Sharks can regroup.
Cook's coming back, looks like. In fact, Cook isn't coming back. Coming back is Antoine Lillard.
It's just Sharks have only got 27 points on offense, which, they've kept London to 36, so keeping teams to 40 is the kind of strategy that Atiba Lions is looking for, and it's just Sharks offense that's just not falling at the moment.
Joe Campbell back on the floor.
Robinson's been responsible for, collecting 4 fouls from the Sharks, so it's been a key part of his game there as well. Ali Hodzic goes strong.
Move, no points still, and stolen away, but they get it back. That'll go in. No, it won't.
Lillard.
Wow.
Gets the what a
3
bodies everywhere. Lillard's got an opportunity. Feeds Marsden.
Take it,
Marsden
there
for 2.
It is.
Good pass from Lillard.
Wow. First points for Rob Marsden. That was an interesting sequence, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's bodies everywhere flying on the ground. It's super physical and some big bodies there. Robinson gets ahead of
Jode.
Doesn't get the drop.
Shot, but it doesn't go. Nice outlet. Jode get it.
Stolen away by Justin Robinson.
Possession stays.
So Jode Campbell's had a real baptism of fire in this game, hasn't he? First proper BBL game, and he's been given serious minutes. Bristol's coming back into the ball game, and Robinson's stepping out. And in comes Ware.
He has to be taken out. I'm not quite sure why.
Ali Hodzic comes out, and Ware comes in. It's a big lineup when you got Ware and Williams as your guards.
Lillard to Jode.
Campbell's not.
For a triple.
Wow, straight through, nothing but the net.
Straight through.
That's confidence of a young man.
Jode Campbell.
And here is Liggins against Campbell. That's a tough thing. Bristol didn't pass up there. But great, that pass is the problem. And that's 3 points again. Everybody's hugging that corner pocket there and hitting that. I've seen so many shots from there now for London, and that answers back the 3 that
Ware moves to 7 personal. Strong drive.
Oh, didn't get the and one, but he's going
the line for 2 shots.
For 2 shots for Lillard. And Lillard's been early season. You can see he's been a little bit indifferent from the 3-throw line. So 11 seconds remain. Sharks have pulled back a little bit. It's still a close game. Down to 6. I think the offensive fluidity isn't there for the Sharks, and and it's something that Atiba and his coaching team will need to look at half-time. London have done a great job of preventing the ball movement. 2 from 2 from Lillard, 5 points the difference, and the clock running down. Liggins is stolen away by Lillard, and
just got to put it up. Good if it goes.
Oh, he dribbles in and out, but it's great play.
Danger of an offensive foul there. Serious push off by Mackie McKnight.
So we call that one for the refs and thank them. I think that was the conversation there at the end, wasn't it? I mean,
Vince
McKnight went laterally, literally. But what a
laterally, literally. Excellent. We're at the end of the first half. It is a 5-point ball game, 34-39. I have to say, I think the Sharks are hanging in there.
Hanging in there, you know, great defense from the Lions, and the Sharks need to just get a little bit more offensive ball movement to give them the better looks. But tight game. Who knows where this will go? I wouldn't like to call it just yet, but it's going to be a cracker in the second half.
Antoine Lillard leads all scorers with 10-7 for Kipper Nichols. They're the main threats for the Sharks. Mike Tuck has 5. And for the Lions, 7 apiece for Kevin Ware, 7 for Dirk Williams. 2, make that 6 for DeAndre Liggins, who hit back-to-back triples and then nothing since then. So he may have something to say a little bit later on in this game. We are at the end of the half. It is a 5-point ball game, 34 to the Sharks, 39 to the Lions. me wish you a warm welcome back to Ponds Forge International Sports Centre for this BBL Cup game. London Towers, the away team, taking on the Sheffield Sharks. Braun, Sheffield Sharks, they've done a good job. They're in this game. Down one at the end of the first, down 5 now.
Indeed, and it's actually showing your history there, Mike. London Towers are now the London Lions.
Oh, did I say Towers?
Indeed.
Oh, well.
So great to see, and here we go. Yeah, it's been a great first half. 5 points the difference, and let's see if the Sharks now can overcome those early foul trouble that they had.
Cook's in the game. Robinson, top of the key, goes left. Has to come back to the top, wide open for Nilpois.
Rebound.
Nice rebound by Rob Marsden.
Good defense there from the Sharks. Gave them a 3-point option. It didn't drop.
Mackie McKnight to Nick Lewis, back on the floor. Remember, he's got 3 fouls, so we'll keep an eye on that. Beautiful outlet pass, looking for a triple. It is good!
Good start there from McKnight. Great assist from Nick Lewis.
Yep. And that brings it back to a 2-point ball game. 2-point ball game.
Yeah, Nick Lewis had 24 points in Robinson opened there.
Off left.
Marsden
again.
2 boards for Marsden. Yeah, Nick Lewis had 24 points against London last time, and he's feeling it's tough, but he's going to have to contribute in all sorts of different ways.
Mackie McKnight tries to get past the defense. Great outlet pass. Nick Lewis steps in, turns around, puts it up, doesn't get there. Marsden with rebound number 3.
But it's stolen away from Nick Lewis.
How long have we been playing? We've not been playing a minute and a half, and he's got 3 boards.
Ali Hodzic down low now against Rob Marsden. Doesn't get any luck with that one, and
that's a foul.
A foul has been called.
He was pushed out of bounds. That foul should have been called.
Substitutions in. Ali Hodzic goes out and Bristol comes in straight away. Vince thinking that he needs even more size, so Tyway and Bristol out there in the bigs, 2 7-footers.
Marsden feeds it down low.
Lillard's got...
Oh, what a move.
Doesn't get the drop. Great
awesome move.
Great move there, and threaded the needle between those 2 defenders, did Antoine Lillard. He's picked up a couple of early fouls for the Lions. Two points the difference. And the 2 shots from Lillard gets the first one. I've gone silent here. I don't know why. It just feels like we're at a golf event.
Are you worried? It's because if he makes this one, it's a tied ball game.
Oh, thank you, Mike. Here we go. Quietly and gently.
It's a tied ball game. 39 apiece.
Good start from the Sharks.
Dirk Williams.
Bringing the ball up, Dirk, against McKnight. They've played against each other for a couple of years.
Tough
Good hustle.
D. On the ball.
Robinson gets there in the end.
Robinson puts it up short. Who's got it?
Marsden with a rebound.
That's 4, if I've got my counting right. Nick.
Lewis. Sorry there, Mike.
Lillard looking for the gap. Technical foul on Lillard.
It bounced off a London Lions player, and it's blown a technical on Lillard. So Antoine's got to learn how to keep his frustrations in. It doesn't help.
It's a problem, and I don't know how it's ever going to be resolved, because people can make a mistake. Referees make mistakes.
Yeah, of course.
You know, but they have to understand as well, they get things wrong. I didn't see who it came off, but I'm quite prepared to believe Lillard was in the right. No, seriously.
Well,
seriously.
It is what it is in the game now. So Liggins misses that one.
Only gets one.
Oh, you only get the one, don't you? So it's end-line ball, 39 apiece. I think Lillard is so keen to do well, and but that's about learning and having that experience slowly. He's only a young man, and
3 fouls though.
Yep.
Got to be careful now. Robinson.
Well, he's out of the game. Kipper Nichols is in. Liggins, NBA product.
Kicks it back out. Robinson dances around Nick Lewis and
throws
throws
it
it away.
Mind you, Liggins did go into the corner and just...
His favourite corner.
Yeah, just didn't quite get it. So tough hustle there from the Sharks. And London switching up defence, you can hear it.
Sharks had the lead by 2 a long time ago.
Bennett goes in.
Gets it off. Oh my goodness. No,
Marston with a
offensive
rebound.
board. That's 5. 3 minutes of ball game and he's got 5 rebounds. Tough move. That's a foul. Come on, ref. What are you waiting for?
So Taiway picks up another foul and Bennett goes to the line again. But they're certainly popping it into the middle there, aren't they? That's the instructions, it would seem.
That's a 3rd foul.
I think they're trying to use Bennett Cook's first step on Taiway.
First one is good. Sharks by 1.
I'm not sure if the Sharks led early, very early, haven't
Yes,
led
they
since.
did.
And
That's right.
good fight back in the 3rd quarter. I'm sure London will have a few more responses.
Sharks by 2. Liggins.
Against Nichols.
Robinson going against Nick Lewis.
Yeah, he knows that's 4th foul if he picks it up.
Robinson high off the window, no good. Offensive board.
Taiway picks that one up and getting pushed around by... Oh no, didn't go. Nichols.
There's the outlet.
And great defense by Liggins. There was an easier pass for McKnight to the wing first. Oh, what a pick and roll that was.
Blocking foul.
That's on Bennett Cook. 25. Bennett's
3rd foul.
off the ground, his 3rd foul. Those early fouls, you know, they cause problems for the Sharks against the London team that's much deeper. But here it goes. Liggins for 2. Makes that familiar noise there from the back of the ring. An interesting free throw style there from Liggins. Steps back, steps in. If it works, keep doing it.
If it ain't broke.
Wow, the battle here between Bennett and Taiwo. It's got to be a foul on the guy. He's in his back. I mean,
let's see how many that is. Wait for the table to confirm it.
They may switch Bristol into that. Or
he sits Taiway.
Sits Taiway down. Ware's come out. So Bristol's going to take on the mantle against...
That's foul number 4 on Chris Taiway.
Bennett returning the compliment.
Marsden hustling again, doesn't come down with it that time. Ware off and running, Liggins has it. Brings it back out and stepped out of bounds. Duck Williams. Wow.
Yeah, Nick Lewis, you see, he's just not in the flow offensively, and that was one of the things that it's a big plus for the Sharks if he's flowing. But nonetheless, Sharks neck and neck with London.
41 apiece. Cook to Nick Lewis.
Needs to move that ball. It's too much dribble.
At 10. Lewis goes down the middle, gets a whistle.
And he's going to
see what we got.
He's going to go to the line for 2 all the same.
Yes, he is.
Nick is always desperate to play well against London. I think it was his. He sort of fell into a little bit of wilderness after there, and then came back, and
I think he knows his mum's watching.
Well, I hope there's many people in Canada and beyond watching USA. Hopefully, the owners of the owners of London 777 are watching as well back in the States.
Gets one.
So Nick Lewis extends the lead to 1. Is that the right way? So 1 point the difference. These teams have been neck and neck and neck, literally.
Strong
nice
drive,
move.
strong
Got a great
drive.
feed there. Bristol didn't fancy going straight
Where?
up.
Gets it back into the post.
Well, McKnight made the difference, didn't get the charge, and
Sharks
gets the turnover. That's a great passage of defensive play, because huge ball movement there. I'm surprised Bristol didn't want to go back up there for the putback.
Ed Lucas is coming back in. And also back on the floor, Antoine Lillard.
So Lillard back in, 3 fouls. Lewis 3 fouls. That's the issue for the Sharks. And Bennett Cook on 3 fouls. It's a bit of protection needed.
And looks like the Lions are coming with some full court pressure.
Here it is.
Lillard handling the rock, gives it up, and now Cook to Mackie McKnight.
There's
Marsden on the block.
Great
baby!
pass.
Oh, baby! What
Marsden.
an assist and what a bucket by Nichols. 3-point ball game.
Great pass from Rob Marsden. I think they expected him to go back up, and he just went round the corner and passed into the lane.
That is the biggest lead of the ball game for the Sharks, according to my...
And here's Ware to try and put it right. Good defense from Lillard. Nice moves from Ware. He's been reblocked.
Oh my goodness, that was awesome defense. This is warming up nicely.
It is. It is.
Mackie McKnight.
Did
Lane
well.
opens up to the... Doesn't get there.
Good play from Bristol. I mean, Mackie tried to take it
He was
hard.
looking for a whistle. Oh, ugly shot. My goodness, Justin.
I think it's a pretty bruising contest. Well, you know what the game is.
Wouldn't want anything less. Mackie McKnight checks the shot clock. It's at 6. Wrap around, one-handed pass. Corner pocket. Doesn't drop.
Good offense. Good hustle from London as well. Robinson can see a gap there. Didn't.
Taken away by Marsden.
Bristol passes it off. Ware fancies this, I'm sure.
Robinson from deep. Doesn't go. Lillard with the rebound. Sharks will come again. 44-41, 3-point ball game, 3:23 left to play in the third.
It's everybody's having a breather here, because I think it's so intense. The defense has been huge.
What a pass. Marsden steps back out.
Nichols.
Strong drive off the window, doesn't get there. Rebound pulled down by 34. DeAndre Liggins whistle on the play. What we got?
An intentional foul. I think Marsden was kind of a football foul, trying to put him out of the pitch, really. He was just blowing hard, to be brutally honest. Kipper Nichols had a great drive to the hole, but good defense from the Lions.
Marsden's going to the bench. That's a cracking job he's done there for these first 7 minutes in this third quarter.
But
absolutely brilliant.
He's given an intentional foul on Marsden. So Liggins goes to the hole. He's been great from the free throw line.
Off.
Oops! I didn't.
Off.
Just well short with that one.
I think it was in the step. He got the step wrong.
It complicates it for him, but I mean, he's obviously.
Well, it's what he does.
Yeah.
Again.
Scores the second.
And they'll have possession because it was a unsportsmanlike foul or whatever.
That's right. Unsportsmanlike, intentional. but unsportsmanlike all the same. 44 plays 42, Mike. So
double teaming Robinson now, stopping getting the ball.
And Callum Jones has come on for Mackie McKnight, giving McKnight a breather.
Nice handles by Ware. Oh,
Ware gives it away.
It over. Can he take it all the way? Lillard slows the action down. Mike Tuck calls for it and gets it, and now Kipper Nichols. Nichols puts it on the floor. Cook has it.
Oh, Tuck was wanting it there desperately in the.
Callum, shot clock's at 5. Up for no points. And gets.
Oh, Nichols almost got it there, but great putback from Robinson.
Liggins
for 2. It's a tough one, that one, because good luck followed by a didn't drop and then quick transition basket.
And we're tied again at 44s. Cook on the block. Kicks it back out. Wide open, top of the key. Doesn't go. Oh, my goodness.
That was a good look for Nichols, but didn't drop. Those things happen in the game.
Robinson kicks it out.
Ware's really bringing some energy.
Turns the corner. Doesn't get there. Rebound pulled down by Cook.
It's almost as if need to take a breather in this and just settle everybody down again.
I disagree. I think we need to start running more. Mike Tuck for 3. No.
Foul called on. Somebody there?
I think it's Kipper.
Let's see. Nichols.
Yeah.
Nichols picks up a foul there. So Sharks had, 3 good 3 looks there, and neither of them dropped, and that's a crucial stat there. 0 for 3 from the 3-point line.
Andre Lockhart back into the game, and Jode Campbell back into the game, and there looks as if they're going to look after each other.
Indeed. Lockhart and Campbell. Sounds like a singing duet.
I think it sounds like a firm of solicitors.
Yeah, it could be.
On the ball, Ed Lucas for the London Lions.
He's up against Justin Jones. So here we go. Let's see that matchup. There's Liggins and Nichols. Nice first step.
Oh my goodness.
Nice finger roll from
Tuck had got that then.
From Liggins. Lions come back. 6-0 run.
Liggins to 12 personal equals the best from Antoine Lillard, also 12. Lillard on the ball. Lillard goes to work right down the middle, off the left hand, doesn't go. That was so close.
Great move, but didn't drop.
Ware wraps it around into the corner pocket for no points.
Oh, and Lockhart gets a rebound, which shouldn't really, by all reasons, be there and winning it. But great hustle from the guy.
Nobody told him that.
Yes.
I think this one's going all the way. What do you think?
Well, it feels like it. Bristol has stepped out and Shane Walker's come back in. So plenty of big men for the London Lions here.
Callum Jones calls the play.
Nothing there. Nothing there. They need to keep moving that ball and keep working to make the gaps.
Nichols goes to work. Good defense.
That's a tough shot. Wasn't ever going to happen. Foul is on Walker. So that would be, is that 2 shots? It is indeed. So Mike Tuck was held again.
Both teams are in the penalty there. So.
Oh. No lineup?
Every confidence in Mike Tuck. I think that's what it is. Mike Tuck gets the first. Now we line up.
I mean, it's coming into the last 34 seconds and the Sharks were trailing at the
worst was 9. They've been down 9, but no more than that. The deficit has never been double figures.
So they've pulled back that gap from the first.
Fails to get the second. 1-point ball game. 45-46, 30 seconds left. Sharks will get the ball back, one would think. Liggins, having one heck of a ball game, wraps it around. Lucas looks like he's going to have to do it on his own. Wraps it around
a gap there for Ware.
No good. 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Nice handles, puts it up. Doesn't go. We are at the end of the third. It is a 1-point ball game. Is that correct?
It is 45-46, Mike.
45-46.
To the London Lions, and Sharks clawed back a deficit there from at half-time, and it's neck and neck again, and it's what a battle. It's a great battle. It's a great defensive battle above all else.
It's a war. It's a war out there, and it is absolutely excellent.
It's great to see conversations between Lillard and Liggins. They're all chatting to each other. Just brilliant matchups going on, and great to see young Jode Campbell. I mean, 22 years of age, British talent, and come out of the Derby and Leicester and Derby, and
Sean Wood
doing really well. So, but interesting, the reintroduction of Bennett Cook into the game here for the Sharks has really made that an inside battle going on hard. And the Sharks will need to keep their big man rotation going because they need to keep fresh, whereas London have got plenty of big bodies that can come out. And
yeah, but we also need to get Nick Lewis going. Nick has had 1 point. He's got 3 times more fouls than he's got points.
Well, Nick, you know, sometimes I think he just got knocked out. That the 2 early fouls phased him, and he's just not got into the flow. But if Nick does get into the flow,
he could
brilliant.
hit five threes in this quarter. Yeah. You know, that's his game.
But the important thing is Sharks are finding other ways to score, but playing hard, playing tough. It's a great advert for basketball. The game last week, the first game, was another one like this. You know, this could be an overtime or a buzzer beater in some shape or form.
45-46, Sharks trail by 1 to the London Lions. It has been a magnificent encounter. This is a real battle for possession of every ball. Nobody's giving up anything. No,
and you know, it's fantastic to see this basketball game back here, and that's courtesy of all the support from government funding, and hopefully we are hoping that DCMS will continue.
Been told that we're having a bit of a problem with the TV game, that the scores aren't changing as they should. Apologies for that. We'll try and keep you aware of the score each and every play. Cook on the ball, gives it to Lillard. Lillard tried to duck in, has to come back out. Shot clock is at 4, 3, takes it strong for 2.
He certainly set Walker up there and went past him. So 47-46 to the Sharks. I'll keep you as listeners aware of the game. Just a few rusty moments here at Ponds Forge International Sports Centre without a game for nearly 7 or 8 months. Nice move from Lucas.
Lucas puts it up, doesn't get there. Rebound Cook, and now Jode Campbell.
Wise head there, Jode on young shoulders, just slowed it down.
Callum to Cook. Jode has it back, thought about the 3.
Needs to get it
Skip
across.
Pass to Jones, 4 seconds. Nichols for no points.
That fadeaway is just not dropping.
Liggins
looking for one-on-one opportunities. Fought about
puts it up, doesn't get there. Rebound.
Nobody boxes out Lockhart, you see. He keeps going in there, hassling, and he needs somebody needs to put a body on him. Somebody's so 6 foot tall. He's contesting rebounds. Lions to inbound again. Good hustle there from Callum Jones.
That was a defensive play of excellence, no doubt about that, because that was a drawn-up play by the Lions. You saw it. Cook has it. Cook to Lillard. Cook sets the pick. Foul called on Ware, trying to fight his way through that pick.
Ware meets Wall.
Not like you to be funny, Yuri. What's going on?
If he keeps doing that, he'll be wearing. But
okay. Enough already. You got a good one first time. Strong drive, kicks it out. What a move, gets it. Its possession remains with the Sharks. 5 seconds exactly on the shot clock. We're in the fourth quarter, 8:19 left to play.
Who will step up for this one?
Jode for no points. And that's going to be a Sharks ball.
Indeed. I thought somebody was going to get that one wrong, but he didn't. So, great offense here. 2 offensive rebounds from the Sharks already.
Backing his way in. Cook
gets a foul.
gets a whistle.
Gets whacked on his head. It's difficult to say that, you know, he did get just hit across the head, isn't it? But Bennett, don't think he had. So he wasn't really a good option. He was surrounded by 3 guys by that point.
Jode Campbell won't go. Ball's live.
He's not frightened of shooting it. But, could just do with a little bit of ball movement as well. Keep his players involved.
Higgins to Ware. Nice pick by Walker. Opens up the lane.
Yeah, he did that well. See, Sharks have had a few offenses there and haven't scored.
Bad news, I've got that on Lillard. If it is, it's number 4.
I'm not sure what the call was. Can't see.
Let's see what the table says.
Dirk Williams coming into the games. And a bit more scoring threat.
No, that's foul number 3.
Yeah, indeed. So McKnight comes back in, Tuck. And this is brave. Bennett Cook's taking a breather. Nick Lewis. Some real ringing the changes. Marsden's back out as well for the Sharks. So Tuck and Marsden.
There gets the first.
Gets the roll.
Game all tied up, 47 apiece. Are you prepared to call it as yet?
No, I just...
Gets the second.
Lockhart right in there underneath his nose. He's a real battler.
I don't know if you've noticed, by the way. I'm only just noticing. We've only scored 4 points. Is that right? Or am I getting something wrong here?
No. What, in this particular quarter?
In this quarter?
Yeah, I think.
My
yeah,
goodness.
It's 2:30 gone. It's a low-scoring game. This is tough. Nick
Nice
Lewis.
wrap around. Lewis for no points. Offensive board.
Lillard gets it there.
Sharks come again. Going to work. Oh, that. My goodness, no whistle.
And Nick's missed that one too. It just drips in and out, and Sharks just having a rough time of it on the...
Ware with the push-off. Good hands by Marsden. My goodness, that was quick. Lillard gets a whistle going to the line for 2.
Well, that's a great steal back. And
fast hands by Marsden. Wow.
Great job. I mean, no one's... Just when you think you're away, somebody puts a hand in, steals the ball. It's just relentless, the defense.
This is the game. This is what we want, you know.
Phenomenal effort.
Nobody's giving up on anything.
And this is just the cup. We haven't even started the regular season. Got a lot to look forward to.
First one is good.
All square again.
Oh my goodness.
The difference between this and soccer, it'd be 0-0, but this is 48 apiece.
15 personal game high for Antoine Lillard. Can he take it to 16?
No, it's looking short.
Good defense by Dirk. Nice rebound and protecting the ball. Andre Lockhart handling the rock now.
Williams and Lewis, they know each other as well. Here he comes, takes the shot.
Doesn't get there. Rebound.
Lillard above the rim.
Man, he does it all. This is what I saw in that, in the film. It was just awesome. Marsden has it knocked away. Good heavens.
Good hustle from Ware.
Yeah. Shot clock is at 5. Mackie McKnight's going to put it up for the triple.
Ooh.
It's good!
Wow, what a step
Mackie
back.
McKnight beats the buzzer with a triple.
Mike Tuck came up, set a tough screen.
Lockhart.
It's about the defense though now, because these guys come back with a 3. It's all painful. Nice 2.
That's nice. Lillard couldn't even attempt to defend that because he's in such foul trouble.
No, did the right thing there. And, you know, had to readjust, but that's a really cheap foul because Liggins picks up a foul there and puts Lions into 14 fouls, and there's still 6 minutes to go. That's quite telling at this stage of the game.
Robinson's back on the floor now.
And Ali Hodzic has come back out. Nick Lewis has made it to the hole for 2.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Welcome Ali Hodzic. He just went by him just a bit too quick. Ali Hodzic
Where gets it to Dirk, gets it back. Battle in the paint between Mike Tuck and Ali Hodzic.
Oh, and Lillard's fourth. Lillard's fourth. He tried to steal his pocket.
Well, he'll do no more stealing after that one.
And out comes Lillard, and Nichols is in. And that's tough. I'm sure Lillard will appear in a few more moments, but there's the man going to the hole, but bumped.
That's a push off.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a push off.
But then again, you know, Liggins got a nice bump too. But tough from Marsden.
You can't do that to Mike Tuck. That's Mike Tuck, man. Come on.
The Silver Fox.
Oh,
team fouls.
Penalty.
Into penalties.
2 shots. This could put the Sharks up by 5. That would be the biggest lead of the ballgame for the Sharks.
Mike going to the line. Well, it's just nothing to call between these two teams. So one gets ahead, the other one comes back. Everything's 2 shots now for the Sharks. Lions 15 foul.
Mike.
I think these, you know, when you look back at the free throw shooting percentages, it'll hurt or not, because this game's so tight.
Yeah. Mike Tuck fails to get them both.
That's
with the rebound.
That hurts.
So it remains a 3-point game, 53-50. 5:20 left to play in regulations. Robinson dances around with the help of the pick, but looks up and the defender is there. That's
Ware's just plowing through, just trying to plow through Mike Tuck.
Wow.
Trouble is, Ware got that sort of on the up and therefore had to keep moving forward with momentum.
And timeout has been called. We got us a ball game.
A fantastic ball game, it really is. And Ware with a rude smile, he knew he could only go one way, and that was into tuck. And but nonetheless, great effort here from the Sharks in this 4th quarter. 5 minutes to go. Lions in foul trouble. Sharks still 2 to give. But you know, you've got to convert from the free throw line, and that's a crucial lesson, because I think Tuck's missed the last 4 of his free throws, which is unusual, and that's painful. But nonetheless, Sharks ahead by 3. I don't think there's much in it. And this is what it's all about, Mike. All the support that various agencies have given this sport to get back onto court.
It's the work that's gone into getting the game back. You know,
absolutely.
It's fantastic.
And it's great to see, and hopefully you're enjoying it out there. We'll get all the technical bits right in the future. And
I promise you, the darks are playing dark kit and the lights are playing a light kit.
Indeed, yeah. That's one we'll have to overcome. And if I may, I'd just like to put a shout out to the Sheffield City Council's Sheffield City Trust and to Ponce Forge for enabling the game to go ahead here at facilities that have been under severe duress financially. And it's great to have our home court back.
Well, the Fives are back out there. 5 minutes and 9 seconds left to play. Oh my goodness.
Indeed, and Kinwin comes out. Joey Kinwin.
Well, let's hope he doesn't do what I said he'd do, because I said earlier he comes on and sticks a few threes. That's his game.
He's always got that ability, hasn't he? It's amazing.
McKnight to Nick Lewis. Now Marsden feeds it down low, wide open to the bucket. is good.
Nichols got above Ali Hodzic
My
there.
goodness, I think Ali Hodzic got a piece of it as well.
Yeah, probably helped it in. The lead by 5.
Biggest lead of the ball game for the Sharks.
And this
Wrap around Robinson for a triple. No. Mike Tuck was there. No good. And Nick Lewis helping Mike out. Sharks bench up with the excitement. Mackie McKnight. Nick Lewis to Marsden.
There's that.
Same play.
Yeah.
And again, Nichols gets a whistle going to the line for 2 shots. Same play as the previous one.
I mean, he's splitting Ware and Ali Hodzic. Liggins, and Liggins came across to help, and but he got between the two, and fantastic.
Foul number 4
from Nichols
on Liggins. Foul number 4.
Well, Vince is not bringing him out just yet, but there's looks as if substitution may be coming. Oh, I tell you, wow. There's either cellophane over this, because that's 3 points just given up there by the Sharks, which would be massive.
Gets one, Nichols. Kipper moves to 12 personal.
Liggins is coming out, and Lucas is coming in, and that's a psychological thing there for the Sharks. If they see Liggins, the NBA guy, sitting down. But people like Robinson and others on the court, they can help take over the game. Dirk will probably want to.
Comes baseline, pulls up, the Kim win.
Nice
Kim
push.
Is stolen away. Mike Tuck has the ball. Wow, Lewis was open. Lewis goes to work.
Oh,
gets a whistle going to the line for 2.
Gets ransacked by Joe Kinwin. Good spot there from McKnight for the pass.
Foul was on Joe, I think.
Yeah, Joe Kinwin.
This, if he makes them, could put the Sharks up by 8.
I think we shouldn't talk about free throws right now. It just seems
that's how you do it.
That's how you do it. Is that one of your? You play that on your record station. Which sounds mighty fine, by the way. And Lewis misses another one, so that's 4 points out there. It could be an 11-point lead, but it's only 7. That gives great confidence.
Robinson, good defense by Mike Tuck. Just took the lane away.
Robinson trying to come back in. Ali Hodzic wants to take the shot. Stolen by Mike Tuck.
And forces the turnover. 57-50.
Silver Fox, too cunning.
Did you write all those down before we got here?
I did. I thought, I haven't done this for about 8 months. I'm not sure what I'm going to say when Shafty's at the other end of the mic.
Now, Marsden on the block, goes to work. Kicks it out to Mike Tuck. Nick Lewis for 3. Doesn't go. Wow. Fast hands by Marsden again.
Lewis got the hand, and the hand came eventually off Williams. It did, I'm afraid.
Nick Lewis, this is his game, man. This is what I've been asking for.
I know, but great offense there from the Sharks. Great ball movement, just didn't drop, and it's just one of those days where maybe the rims are cold.
3 minutes and 15 seconds. It's a 7-point ball game. Sharks on the high side. Absolutely awesome. Mike Tuck moves it on to Nick Lewis, lines up a triple. And one!
That is a play. Lewis hits the 3 and goes to the line.
Foul called on Dirk Williams, I think. That's what I saw. My goodness. That's my man right there.
I know. I see it.
His mom is jumping around the sitting room at the moment.
In Canada.
Yeah. Oh, Charmaine. Hello, Charmaine.
In fact, we're Canadian, aren't we? With Tuck, Lewis, Antoine Lillard.
Yeah. Mike Tuck, of course. Nick Lewis
That's
gets the 4-point play. Moves out to 8 personal. And the ball game is, for the first time in double figures, 11-point ball game.
Liggins is coming back out to make the game. Ooh, and a travel violation by Ali Hodzic.
That saved Marsden there, my goodness.
Ali Hodzic is finding how quick the game is in the BBL, and the pressure's coming now on McKnight. A bit too slow there. Marsden. Ball handling. Not renowned.
Marsden can do it all. Nick Lewis for another doesn't get there.
But Marsden does.
With the rebound. Keeps it alive. Nick Lewis. Oh, Nick spins.
Doesn't get the drop, and he gets the foul.
Going to the line for two.
He's taken over this quarter. Nick Lewis pent up for the first half with his early fouls.
Yeah.
2 fouls coming, 2 shots here for Lewis.
When we come back from
timeout.
The timeout, 2 minutes, 33 seconds, 11-point ball game, 61 Sharks, 50 Lions. And this has been a game of almost of quarters, because first up, it was all Lions. Then it was the Sharks who came back and took it into the halftime. And then
I think Lions
the
did
third
sort of
quarter didn't really happen for the Lions. Now we're seeing what's going down. It's all Sharks in this quarter.
Well, 11 points to lead. I mean, in the context of this game, 11 points looks huge, but 2 free throws may go 12-13. And then the Sharks have got, the Lions have to respond for some quick buckets. They'll certainly need 3-pointers. I think it'll be a lot of fouls coming. I think the Sharks will have to win it or lose it from the line.
On the line, that's it.
But tremendous effort from the Sharks. So the defensive effort is monstrous. Here we are at floor level, and both teams have been at it defensively. No doubt about it. And 61-50 doesn't sound like a high-scoring game, but it's been brutal defensively.
But there's also been 2 stars out there for the Sharks. The 2 new players, Kipper Nichols and Antoine Lillard, have been awesome. Absolutely awesome. 27 points between them in a low-scoring game.
Yeah, and it's a fantastic story for 2 rookies of the BBL. I mean, they're both young men and have done a great job. Ooh, you see?
And there's a veteran, Nick Lewis. How many years has Nick Lewis
He's only
been
27.
I'm not talking about how long he's been in the league.
He came when he was 19.
Yeah, well, there you go. Gets 1.
So 12 the difference. 5 points from the free throw line we've left in this quarter for the Sharks. So where?
Good D by Mackie McKnight. Robinson.
They just don't want to give up the threes. There's
the corner.
Kinwin looking
has
for
to
it.
Step in. Kinwin is good. Over the
He's
shoulder.
your man.
Over the shoulder number. His first points of the ball game.
Kipper's having to bring it up against Liggins. Liggins is on 4, so that's probably a good thing.
Mackie McKnight.
They want to take the air out of the ball.
2 minutes left to play in the ball game. Mike Tuck has it. Back to McKnight. Now, Nichols.
He knows he's on 4 fouls.
Nichols doesn't go. Rebound.
But they took the air out of the ball, and it's still 10. There's Robinson for 2.
Gets the 2.
And suddenly, it's an 8-point ball game, and the Tiba Lions calls the timeout.
1:44 left to play in regulation. They use some 24-second offenses.
Yeah, well, you know, that's a good set of runs. I mean, Sharks need to score, otherwise a couple of threes, and it's suddenly all tension again. So, important there for... I think the better option there for Nichols was to drive on Liggins, who's on 4 fouls, but he didn't take that. He took a, you know, I think he'd have been better just going to the hole and getting checked. Or
would he have known that he was on 4 fouls? Should he have known?
He should have known he was on 4 fouls in a game like this. You know where you're. I mean, Liggins is the key man, in my opinion, for London, and that was the chance to take him on one-on-one.
Well, he's the only player in double figures for London with 14 points. 62, 54, 144.
It's an amazing stat, that. Just the 1 double figures.
Yeah. A lot of players in single figures. 9 for Kevin Ware. 7 for Dirk. 8 for Justin. But only Liggins with 14 is in double figures.
That's right. Wiggins is the man on the bike, isn't he? So, and this is a real test now for Sharks, because this is some pressure. They're 8 points up, but they need to handle the ball. They need good game management here. They need to get to the line.
Cook is back out there.
That's really important. You can drop the ball into Cook, and you've got a chance of going free throws, and he's a good free throw shooter. Here's the pressure.
Now, are they going to do some fouling? That's the question. Nick puts it in the middle of the floor to Lillard. Get it over the timeline. All good so far. Nichols back to Mackie McKnight. Oh, the baseline drive was on there. And
fortunate there.
Nick Lewis, the shot clock is at 4. Puts a nice head fake. Is blocked. That's going to go the other way. Robinson kicks it out.
They don't want to give it a 3.
Liggins
there's the
looking
3.
for the 3.
Bang.
It's good.
That's exactly what didn't need to happen. But now the Sharks need a score. 112. London Lions fighting back. And it was that man Liggins. Exactly.
62-57, 5-point ball game. Still 1 minute 12 seconds left to play in regulation.
Need good game management here. They need to get to the hole, get inside and get the ball in.
Lillard calls the play. Still Lillard. Shot clock is down to 9. Nichols sees the lane open up, gets a
That's a big play.
That is awesome.
That's a big play from Kipper Nichols.
And the foul is on Mr. Liggins. Make that foul number 5. And he is gone from this one.
And that's important because Liggins is the man that they would have gone to for that 3. And that's why I was saying earlier in the game, Kipper had the option to go on Liggins early. And that's a big play. Mind you, out comes Dirk Williams, and he can light it up from any distance.
Very quickly. 1 to come.
Oh,
fails to get
my
there.
word. That's 6 points from that. So 7 points the difference. Ware's going to have to put this one up quickly.
Ware
he
goes
does.
strong, takes it to the cup.
It's a 5-point game. Sharks need to inbound it. They may have to go to the line to win it.
Nichols, back to Mackie McKnight. Back to Nichols. This is all good stuff. Use the 24.
Robinson fouled him, but he still didn't call it.
Nick Lewis!
Oh, my word. Bennett Cook with a rebound.
With a rebound and a new 14.
And there's the foul.
And there's going to be 24 seconds left to play in regulation.
Nick Lewis did not put that away. And there's still, it's just a 2-basket difference for the Lions. I do feel that Justin Robinson did foul his man. He didn't get the call.
Wow, this is a tricky one because you don't want guys to do hard fouls. Therefore, if it's a soft foul to get you to stop, to blow the whistle, then you should blow it.
Yeah. They're not trying to injure the player.
No,
they're
just
trying
want
to stop
the clock. Absolutely. Lillard got the first.
So
takes it out to 6. Fails to get the
Gets
second.
the second.
Gets the second.
So
gets the second. And timeout has been called. 7-point ball game. Are you prepared to call it now?
Well, no, because they can come out, hit a big 3, and then it's it's still tight. The Sharks have got to go and show some really good game management here, and to make sure that they get the ball to McKnight, who's good from the free throw line. And I'm not sure what's happening at this end of the basket here, where free throws are not going in for the Sharks.
It's because the commentators are based at this end. You should know this stuff.
That's
you
right.
Should know this stuff.
But it's been a fantastic game. This is real
wonderful.
Tough stuff.
Wonderful.
Here. And it's been great to see a player like Liggins play, and you can see why he's been NBA material, and impressed with Ware as well.
Yep.
But it's interesting. From what I've seen of London of recent times is that they've got big men, but the big men are not scoring points, and it's quite an interesting makeup. He needs some contribution in the paint, I think, and he's not quite getting that yet from his big men. I was hoping you might be backing me up with some stats there, Mike, for the big men.
Hope again.
I didn't know you'd gone back to your colouring in book.
Oh, you're funny. And goes Hodsdish.
Ali Hodzic.
He's got 2 points in this ball game.
Yeah, which, you know...
It's not enough for a big man, is it really?
Yeah, it's...
Robinson.
Kinwin's got it. There's Robinson's going to have to take that shot quickly. Dirk does.
For 3. Doesn't go. Who's got the basketball?
Good
Sharks have the
Bennett.
Basketball, and this time they blow the whistle.
Yeah.
Foul is called. I think it's...
On where? It's on where? And Lillard has got 2 at the line.
Yeah.
So Antoine Lillard comes up for 2 shots. Arguably been the sort of MVP for the Sharks along with Kipper Nichols, but does hit that one.
First one is good. But the Sharks have had a few MVPs tonight for different reasons. Marsden at the start of the third. Oh my goodness.
Great contribution.
And then Nick Lewis in the fourth. You know, all of these things count. Robinson gets it into the paint.
Ali Hodzic walks into...
Man. Go to work.
He's got it. He's got it there. I suppose it'll matter when... what will happen is points difference will happen in these cup competitions. It's potentially...
6 seconds left. Are we on the free throw line at this end? Yes, we are.
And that's a 5th foul. I'm not sure who the 5th foul is on because they're having a minute, which they can do in this game. They can have a minute, have a talk about it. 5th foul. I think it's Joe Kinwin who's got to step out, and in comes Ed Lucas.
5 fouls on Joe? Really?
Indeed, yeah. Picked them up very quickly. So Lillard at the line again. Yeah, Nick Lewis has certainly sparked the Sharks into the 4th quarter, hasn't he? There's no doubt about that.
Lillard gets the first, has 20 personal. Not bad for your first competitive game, that is it?
Phenomenal.
In a new country. Gets them both. 21 personal, 6 seconds left to play, 9-point ball game. I think I'm prepared to call it now. And we are at the end of the ball game, and what a night for the Braun Sheffield Sharks. Absolutely awesome. A performance of the night, Antoine Lillard with 21 points. Kipper Nichols had 14, 17 for DeAndre Liggins, and 11 for Kevin Ware. They've got 2 stars in those 2 guys as well. Talk to me about this game.
Well, you know, like you said, London came out strong, hard. Defensively, they were tough all game, all day through. I think the difference between the 2 teams as they edged towards the end of the game was Nick Lewis' introduction to the 4th quarter. He sparked the Sharks and just opened a gap that we didn't have before throughout the other 3 periods. So congratulations to the Sharks. Just a really solid, charismatic performance. Really great effort. Fantastic.
Well, you haven't used the word, and I will use it. I think it was a great all-round team game.
Indeed.
For the Sharks. And when you look at the numbers, I'll give you 9 for Nick Lewis, 14 for Kipper Nichols, 21 for Antoine Lillard, 9 for Mackie McKnight. Marsden only had 2 points, and I'm sorry I can't give you his total for the rebounds, but he must be right up there. I think the Sharks have played an all-round cracking game, and you know there's more to come from Callum Jones, you know there's more points to come from Marsden, and you know there is more points to come from Jode Campbell. I think the Sharks can be quietly confident.
Yeah, it's a solid looking team, and it's great to pick up the London scalp, and long live this cup competition. It's going well so far, and thank you for watching, and we hope you've enjoyed it. And Mike, it's been a pleasure, and let's look forward to a wonderful season in these troublesome times.
Absolutely. Yuri, thank you very much indeed. The next home game for the Sharks is on Friday, the 20th of November, and that is going to be against Leicester Riders again in the Cup. It's going to be an absolute belter. You have got to be tuned in for that. And we do apologize for the difficulties that we've had technically. They will all be addressed, and hopefully they will be resolved. Thank you very much indeed for being with us. Look forward to the next time we speak to you. 70 to the Sharks, 61 to the Lions. Sharks get the job done.